The 2024 Clash at the Coliseum was actually a really good race. Tracks like this aren't my favorite type of tracks for NASCAR Cup cars to race on, but it still put on quite the show with the new package they ran on Saturday. There weren't our heat races as rain was a worry for Sunday. Even on Saturday it was a worry, but it seems like the Vortex Theory yet again is undefeated. The cars were decided by qualifying positions and provisionals. The Joe Gibbs cars showed amazing short track speed, but so did Penske and Kyle Busch. I still don't think we were learning anything crazy from this race, but we did see great racing, which is a great sign for the new package on these cars. These cars have a more simplified diffuser and some changes to the gearbox to make shifting nearly non-existent, creating more lockups and mistakes overall, putting more of the driving in the driver's hands, as it really should be. We saw very different dominant cars, with Hamlin and Joey Logano being able to control short run speed quite well, and Ty Gibbs having amazing long run speed, simply being the class of the field. It was ultimately an experience that cost Ty Gibbs the race, not quite being impatient enough, which is weird to say after the 2022 Xfinity run. He just didn't move lap cars out quick enough to keep that lead when he caught the back of the pack. The race put on an amazing show. There were one or two questionable decisions from NASCAR in my opinion, like the lap 74 caution. I think they should just let it be and put the cars on pit road and did their halftime stuff. Now, telling the driver they have one more lap wasn't the wrong decision by any means. By the rules, it is what it is. They had one more lap to run. I was more worried that it would just create wreck after wreck, like as we saw last year. One thing that did stand out to me was just how bad Noah Gragson was as well. I thought it was a questionable sign, but it isn't the first time we've seen someone make a questionable decision in their life, seemingly ruining their rise to the top for a big team to come inside them. I don't know what we're going to see out of Noah, but in my opinion, he's just a mid-tier driver. Kevin Harvick in the booth is an amazing ad. I say this being one of the few people I think tired of seeing drivers enter the booth. I think a few is more than enough, but that's here nor there. The Fox production actually was pretty good for the race too. Limited commercials, even under yellow, they didn't go to commercial every single time, which under yellow I'm cool with, but it seemed more like timed commercials and them just putting them where they think there is no real action. They did an in-depth car look with the brake bias, which I would love if more stuff like that happened again. Whatever the talk is of the weekend, having a breakdown of the car on the screen during the race is an amazing thing, and I will geek out always on that. Overall, the Clash surprised me. I really thought this was going to be the same as last year, especially because of the weather, but it turned out to be a really good race with action throughout most of it. It kept me awake even when I got real tired. It didn't drag on, but for the slightest bit, and that's okay. Races will drag on. It's a part of racing when you run races this long. But that's just me. Tell me what you think of the Clash down in the comments and what you want to see from next year's Clash.
Congratulations. Denny Hamlin is your Clash winner. He has something to say, I think.
You know I beat your favorite driver again, right?